talk about DeRozan, and this is kind of funny because when he originally got traded to San Antonio, I was like, it's not gonna work, it's not gonna stay. And then I was like, maybe he'll stay, but then I was still confused. But now. So next I want to talk about Kelly Oubre Jr. He's another one where it's kind of hard to determine, but personally I think he's leaving the Warriors. I said this in the trade video as to why I thought they would trade him, and that's just because, well, you know, he's a free agent after this year, and they don't really have cap room to re-sign him because I don't think he's going to take a veteran minimum. So therefore, you know, I think he's going to end up somewhere else. Maybe they can somehow work out a deal where he takes mid-level, but I don't know. I don't see him being on the Warriors next year. I could see him going somewhere like Chicago maybe. I don't know. Like, they're building over there. You got Zach Levine, you got Vucevic now. I could see him somewhere like that. So maybe he'll go to the Bulls. I think they have money to sign somebody in the free agency. Now, he won't get max dollars, but I think they have more money than obviously the Warriors. So maybe they could offer him a contract. So let's go with the Bulls for now. Oh, another team actually that I think would be a good fit for him and that they wanted him during the trade deadline would be the Nets. And the Nets don't have cap room either, so that would kind of be difficult too. So we'll see about that. Next, let's talk about Dennis Schroeder. I actually think he leaves the Lakers. It reportedly just came out that he turned down, I think it was an $84 million extension. So I mean, I don't know. Like, I don't think they're gonna give him more than that. So unless he, for some reason, decides to take less, which wouldn't make any sense, I think he's leaving. I think he wants a bigger role, and I know he's a starter and has a big role, and he's actually been very impactful for them, but I guess he thinks that he could have a bigger role somewhere else and wants to do that. Schroeder's what, 26? How old is Schroeder? I gotta look it up. But teams could always use a point guard, and he's definitely shown his value for the Lakers this year, so I do think he actually ends up leaving. Now, where he goes, that's a good question. Ooh, you know what? It would be an interesting fit, and I don't know if they would do it, and they also have Kemba, but Boston would be an interesting fit. Yeah, maybe that's kind of the same situation. Ooh, you know another place where they need a point guard? The Knicks. And the Knicks have money, so that's, maybe the Knicks. You know what? Keep the Knicks in mind, actually. Forget Boston. Think about the Knicks, because they're playing a lot better. It being a big market, so he obviously can show his value. And you got, like I said, an all-star Julius Randle, RJ, a system that's playing very well. A lot of people don't think they're re-signing Elfrid Payton. We'll see about Derrick Rose. So they are in the market for a point guard. You know what? That's right. I thought of it in real time with you guys. So I'm going to say the Knicks. Think about that. Will he get max money from them? Probably not. But they have a lot of money to spend, like I said. So he can get money. He could be in a big market. A team that's on the rise. I mean, I think he wants to win a ring. And the Lakers offered him $84 million. I really don't know why he declined it, to be honest. I actually really don't know. Like I said, we're just gonna say the Knicks. We're just gonna go with that. Or maybe he's gonna do something like taking a one-year deal with the Knicks, show his value, and then get a really big bag. I don't know. The Knicks. How many times do I gotta say? The Knicks. Let's move on. Jrue Holiday. I think he's a buck for life. Well, maybe not for life, but at least for now. I don't think he goes anywhere. I think he's happy in Milwaukee. I think they're happy with him. I don't think there's much to talk about here. They'll get a deal done in the 20 millions. We'll see what it is. Maybe a 3-year contract. 3 years, 60 million, 3 years, 65, 3 years, 68, whatever. It'll be something, and I think that they'll get it done, and he'll be there, and Giannis is happy, you know, especially with Jrue being there. He's shown a lot of value. He's played very well this year, so I think that's that. Rashaan Holmes, we gotta talk about Rashaan Holmes because he doesn't get talked about enough. Rashaan Holmes to me is the next Bam Adebayo. And let me explain before everyone jumps down my throat. I'm not saying he's the next Bam in terms of that he's gonna be as good as Bam, although he could be, you know, we'll see. But I think that he's the next Bam that when Bam was playing in Miami and Whiteside was there, I said, and you can go back and look at my videos, I said that when Whiteside left, that Bam was gonna have a breakout year because you could see the potential, you could see his rise, you could see his climb to stardom, and I could tell that he was going to have a breakout year. So I think Rashaan Holmes, although he's not playing back up to someone like Whiteside, isn't Whiteside on the Kings actually? That's ironic. Even though he's not playing back up to someone like that, he is on the Kings where they don't get much coverage. I don't think it's the best fit for him. I think it's an okay fit, but I think he can fit in a better system. I don't think that's the best fit. So therefore, I think in free agency, he's gonna get a lot of interest. And I think the best fit for him, keep in mind, book it right now, Charlotte Hornets. The Hornets have their core pieces locked up. They got Gordon Hayward, Terry Rozier, LaMelo, Miles Bridges, and PJ Washington all covered until at least next year. Devontae Graham's the one free agent, so I think they can work out a deal, but that's not part of this video. I think they'll figure something out. Who's a free agent also? Cody Zeller, their center. I think it's a perfect fit. Rashaan Holmes likes to play, you know, he's athletic, likes to play above the rim. So I think him and LaMelo would be an amazing tandem. I think he had a lot of open looks. I think he'd show his value. The Hornets are an up-and-coming team. They're exciting to watch. I think that's his style of play, and I think that'll get the most out of him. I'm telling you, if he goes to Charlotte, he's gonna play so well. I could just see it. I can see it right now. And he won't get max money, but he's only making like $5 million now, and the Hornets have money to pay. And the last player I want to talk about is Duncan Robinson. And this will be a little bit of a short one because I think that Duncan Robinson and Miami Heat do get a deal done. I think he likes it in Miami, and I do think if he did test free agency that he would get more money. But I think he wants to be in the winning culture. He wants to win a ring. So I think he wants to at least sniff a championship first, or at least become close to it before he leaves. Miami culture isn't for everyone, but I feel like he likes it there, and I don't know him personally, so maybe he doesn't, but it seems like he does. I think he's happy there. I think he'll be willing to take less money to stay. Maybe, you know, a 3-year deal, 2-year deal, something like that. And he sees what happens over the course of the next 2 years. They have championship aspirations. You got Bam, you got Tyler Hero, like I said earlier. You got Victor Oladipo, Jimmy, Dragic, Kendrick Nunn. We'll see if he gets re-signed. So I think that it makes sense for him to stay for at least a couple more years. And then after that, he can go to another team and share his skills and get a big bag. Because he is a 3-point shooter and he will shoot lights out, and that's not going to go away within the next year or two. There you have it. That's my predictions for the 2021 NBA free agents. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and see you next time. Bye.